God, I'm back. Is it working? Can you hear me? Can you hear the chaos? Oh boy, okay. I'm trying to use the gimbal. Turn down the suck. You're in the wrong place. You cranked the suck to 11. So I was scrambling to put a battery in this thing. You know, I ran a little late. Let's go to the mud pit. Ooh, Spiderweb. I'm filming these with my drone. So it's a little new section I added yesterday. I built this with clay and popsicle sticks. So a Smiggin is kind of like a Muppet. Oh, the chat's going so fast. So I made this little part yesterday. And everybody always asks for a water feature. So there's going to be like a little trough where water collects. And then it'll go out there. Oh, it's chaos. Can you believe other people are in their backyards trying to enjoy their lives while I'm trying to do a YouTube? It's probably pretty great in the mud because it's got them sweet tractor tires. I think they did a promotional video with going in the mud. However, it says it is not snowproof or waterproof. There's a guy here in Phoenix that uses airsoft BBs for a mud pit. They are perfect. That's a BB pit. So these tires are a little firm. Oh, crumb. Instead of a BB pit, a crumb pit, and it's just full of crumbs. It's like the couch when you take the cushions off. Yeah, it's funny they call it a Doug Power Wagon. They'll infringe upon the Power Wagon name and shape, but won't use Dodge. Whose loyal customers are they protecting? Dodges or other? That thing can crawl. Oh, I gotta put in second gear. Never seen the peel of smaller scale stuff. One can definitely spark punches. You know, me neither. Until they started coming out with like cool ones that actually fit in scale with the tires, you know, because the original micros were always kind of weird, like small body Lexan thing with like huge, too big tires. Like from the get go, they made the wheels and tires too big. But now, she'll pop a wheelie. Matthew was electroboarding again this evening. He is a hip young gentleman. How old are you now? 21? Oh, it's moonshine. Let's do moonshine. I am multitasking, and I'm pretty proud of that. What's up, guys? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Scale News Update. Cool moss. Thanks, Scale Custom Crawlers. Scale Idiot. Yeah, more like Scale Idiot Update. What's going on? Welcome back to the Scale Quilters Guild. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit that notification gong. Yeah, Ridgewall. I don't know about buying a wallet that costs more than any money I'd ever have to put in it. Like, what are they, like $100 or something? Please don't ring my bell. Yeah, I work with a fella who has one. Ridgewall. Enter the code Turks and Jerks 69 to get 6.9% off. And he tipped her. I love this place. Beautiful. Thank you. It's a nice place. Can everybody hear the sirens going on? Or is that being filtered out by my AirPods? Those wallets are tactical. As a civilian, I need tactical items. The scale police. No. Oh, God. Who remembers back in the day? We'll pull some weeds here. Who remembers back in the day on like RCC forum when they had the Truggy Police, when someone would call a flatbed a Truggy and vice versa, with, you know, if it had frame rails and they called it a Truggy, and that was cool. Flexland Police won't be coming here. It's a hard body. Just like me. I'm a hard body. Yeah, the classified mod. Jeez. If the picture is larger than 640, you're banned. Delete the entire classified section to punish you. Best thing about 1989 was that it was the last year of the 80s. Now this little truck, we can talk about it for a second, has potential to be a nice truck. A little tuning, which is not something I do, but it's got nice features. The drivetrain's pretty cool. Got a lot of ants. It's a bad ant year. Matt doesn't look a day over 56. What about the cage? Weird angle. Let me see here. Yeah, it kind of like has an overbite. But however, I could have put it on backwards. I guess I didn't. So that could make it difficult for doing a different body. I was thinking of like printing a new body. Or taking the cage off and building a proper power wagon bed. Let me know in the comments. Is that what YouTubers say? Now that I'm a reviewer. Jesse screams for an ATV body. That's the plan, at least. Do ATVs have portal axles? Moss patches is the Smiggins Folly equivalent of measurement. I got ants in my pants. How do I get the trees to stop growing when they hit 10 scale? I tell them they're fat and they need to go on a diet, and then they just stop growing. Beautiful. Nice evening. It's been very warm here. Yeah, it's practically like Australia here, the size of these bugs. Just like the wife, am I right? LOL. My wife. I love it. We'll do a high-speed run. I did get the body off to change the battery a little quicker than I did in the review if you watched it tonight. And I was under duress. $5 points for a touch. No, officer. I only touched him. It's only 5 points. Bonsai a tree for a couple years and plant it outside. As soon as you plant it outside and you're not doing your bonsai practice on it, it'll turn back into a regular tree. Bonsai translates, I think, to planted in a container or something like that. Where did this all start? Can we see your first feature? Well, it was just a pile of dirt. So this was just a pile of dirt. And I cut the little Smiggins Canyon through it. So I guess the first feature itself was the mass of it. And then I did the walls out of concrete pretty early. And then the first built structure was the bridge. I do not have an extra, you mean like an open diff? No, I do not have one for an SEX10. Amazing talent. Yes, nature is quite talented. All I do is water it. Tree work. Well, thanks for liking the tree work. I guess it's in my blood. My father was a tree trimmer when I was a young lad. Yeah, there's a rock in that tree, and I don't know how long it's been there. A lot of nice rocks too. I've enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. Always a pleasure when our paths cross. Hopefully we can get a chance to meet this fall and go wheeling in our 1-to-1 electric Jeeps. So much sap. Now, should we go over to new Smiggins? Oh, you guys want to see the next year's litter of Smiggins Folly Transplant? I think it's a little go-getter. That 2-speed, man, that thing really rips. So these are all little rescue trees I found. Well, some are dying. Sometimes it's tough to dig them out without ripping their little roots out, but if they survive, we should have plenty of new trees. Free trees. So I just found these like in the spring. Then after about a year, let's just say I'm in the cabin. And after about a year, they're like this big. So I plant them about when they're this big, about a year. And then after about a year in the ground, they're about that tall. My hand. So these, once they get in the ground, they really take off. That's like a juniper. Yeah, when they're young, the little trees start to look cool. Yeah, I can't keep nature from doing its thing, with erosion and whatever. I just try to keep the weeds down. Like this little fox, if you follow my Instagram, I made a little video of me putting them on sticks. The video, like, it went crazy. It has like almost 300,000 views, which is really bizarre. So this is how dry it is. That goes all the way down, right, 3,000 feet. Right out of the bottom of the earth, because it's flat, People do enjoy weird things. You guys are watching me, so you must. I mean, there's a certain level of weirdness to this. I don't try to justify it. Yeah, I love that tree too. Probably one of my top 5 favorite ones back here. Just slowly getting less and less. This thing can flex better than most of my 10th scale trucks. You should plan an RC in a tree like some people do with bicycles. Well, I do have, in case you missed it, I walked through a spider web. I have a Night Customs bumper growing in a tree, and a Tamiya a Hummer tire, I guess, growing through a tree, with a tree growing through it. Excuse me, I missed a few comments. Do you ever find full-size wildlife in the folly? Yeah, there's a rabbit that lives in here now, and he's kind of wreaking havoc on the garden, mostly. And squirrels, birds, a lot of bird nests, but they don't hurt anything. Yeah, these comments are disappearing before I can. Scale Custom Crawler says, you shall see people react at first before realizing what I am doing on the mountain, behind the bush, having a gimbal on one hand and a remote on the other hand. Yeah. Doing this in public, when I first got into it, before I had my own little place, was kind of weird. Yeah, I felt a little embarrassed. But people do way more embarrassing stuff these days, like making TikTok videos in the street or in the supermarket and all that. So playing with the toy and making a little toy video, that's pretty normal these days. This is one of the few items, I do believe, that was from my original crawler course at my parents' house. And the gate was from there too. So yeah, this thing goes better than my leaf spring truck. Yeah. I just noticed this has all hex hardware. Big improvement. fun toy. Still finding maple trees. It is a bad year. How's the steering servo? Good enough to move these little wheels. It, no name. I guess considered micro size. It goes back and forth. Can I come live in your backyard? Bought Brad. Yeah, the rent is $4,000 a month. No utilities. Are there more doors or windows in the world? There's probably more Jeeps than either one of those. Just waving at each other. This is like one of my favorite views. I framed up a lot of cool shots, well, in my opinion, through here. Doesn't look so great with the micro truck, but can't kick Pappy out of here. He's got a guard dog. So well trained. Doesn't even move. So yeah, this is probably my favorite. If you follow me for a while, you've probably seen a lot of still photos through here. And then my favorite view of video is to film right through here. If I get low enough. This has always been great. That's what it looks like from overhead. And we're hiding a garage in a fence, neighbor's garage, and another fence. But through here, it all disappears. It's like a meadow, wildflowers. Yeah, and when it was newer, it was cool to watch like the rocks kind of tumble. That's like my favorite part, but they're all kind of settled in and locked in. So there's not really a lot of that. And it's kind of not as steep as it used to be. I'd have to imagine the roots hold a lot of it together now. Did I finish my 3D printer? Yeah, I did. Probably took me 6 hours, 7 hours. I printed some Night Customs inner fenders for the Trail Runner body. I have a 3D printed 5th Gen 4Runner I'm actually going to use them on. Oh yeah, closed for trail maintenance. There will be no bushwhacking on these trails. What do they call that for preservation? So this tree is probably 2, 3. This might be his 4th year. That's probably a 4-year-old tree. This guy's probably, he's been in the ground 2 years now. An old rust bucket parked somewhere. Well, let's go. Oops. Oh, time to stop pullweed. Yeah, I might have an attention problem. Onward. Got 2 rust buckets. Slowly being taken over by nature. God, we really got to rebuild this fence here. How much could I auction off authentic Smiggins Folly old growth lumber? You get some cool rocks from work? Yeah, I get all these from work. I got a nice stockpile. Every single one of these rocks dragged in by myself. Can't find my truck. Oh, bird feather. Thanks, Bob Brad. It's a labor of love. Stick that in. Yeah, it takes a while. But, you know, it's worth it. As long as you don't plan on moving or changing hobbies. It's all about the long game. Be produce soon. Some authentic metal signs I made. Rockslide. Oh, thank you. Best scale land in the world? Yeah, maybe the best scale land in my backyard. There's some other great ones out there. Yeah, make a building or a bridge. If you're going to leave it outside, just remember to build it strong. Nature's really hard on the little tiny buildings, especially if you get snow. For the most part, I take mine inside so they don't get lost. I'll do a couple more laps and then I'll sign off. Cedar is good for tiny builds. I usually just get like a fence picket or something, and you can build like a whole building from like one piece of fence picket ripped down. Hey, Happy Valley RC. Yeah, you're about to start this journey of building your own place. That's fun. How are you liking that truck? I think I like it. The more time I get to play, once you realize the limitations of small trucks, but this thing rips. I think I'm gonna probably carry this around in my work truck for a while to play with. Unscheduled breaks, of course. But I usually keep like one little tiny one with me. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Valley, you're in Utah, aren't you? A little drier out there than here. So you probably won't get much moss. But you probably don't have the humidity like we do. Yeah, having 2 speeds are cool. What do I do? Moving construction? Sort of, yeah. I dig holes. Graves to be exact. Grave digger at a cemetery. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk, and obviously I'm not that smart. How slow can it go? First gear. Here we go. Depends on what the wife says. Yeah. Well, mine told me to expand Smiggins Folly and wonders why I'm out there always working on it. I said, well, you made me double the size of it. Now it's twice as much work. So it's pretty slow. You can see there's a little bit of slop in the drivetrain because it kind of lurches. But, I mean, it's 1/24th scale. It's pretty impressive. Hit that thumbs up button. Smash the like button into a million pieces. And share it if you guys could. That would make me so happy. I'm about to hit the threshold for monetizing, and then I'll be rich and have electric skateboards like Scale Builders Guild. South Africa, wow. 2:30 a.m. Holy moly. Thanks for tuning in. I don't even know what 2:30 in the morning looks like. Your wife is awesome. Yes, she is. A wife to be, I should say. She painted this sign. She did that for me. So it helps that we're both a little crafty. Hit the like. Thanks, everybody. I'm still kind of blown away that people want to come hang out here. FCX24 seems like a pretty sweet truck. Yeah, I think so. In case anybody's wondering, this is the new FMS FCX24. I just love the combination of letters. Everybody jams together. I did not plant the moss. It just grew in over time. Long, wet winters, humid summers. It stays moist. That's a filthy word, but it stays moist. The sandy soil, high acidity, so it just kind of creeps in and just multiplies. I'm one cool dude. As long as you guys think so. No Bigfoot sightings tonight. I think he's hiding in a cave somewhere. I introduced you to Scale Builders Guild. Usually it's the other way around. I owe a lot to Matt. Get it? Nope. Kick it in second gear. And right into a tree. Take a poll, Matt or Josh. What are they doing? Is it a being handsome contest? Because I know who will win. How many of the rocks there are fake? Well, the only material a fake one would be made of would be concrete, which would be these walls. This little hump. Like these kind of like retaining walls. Which one do I like best? between Matt and Josh. It's a fake rock. I don't plan on putting any fake rocks in the new Smiggins. I'm gonna go au natural. I kind of hate this rock. I need to get rid of that one. But who do I like best? Well, it'd have to be Matt. He's like my best friend. We talk every day. We've shared a lot of laughs. Yep. Let's slow things down. So for those who've followed Smiggins Folly for a long time, there used to be a rope bridge, little footbridge, went across here. And it's the one remaining piece. And I just let it fall and just naturally dissolve and blew away with the leaf blower and stuff. But that's the only piece I know of in existence still. Yeah, they are both pretty cool dudes, and they definitely give a lot to the hobby. And they're definitely the most real. I don't watch a lot. I really don't watch a lot of RC content on YouTube, but I do check their stuff out. And another one is Hemistorm. Chris is a great dude too. But that's pretty much it for RC personalities. These are the exact same wheels and tires on the Mog-Rich. Mog, or were they trying to call it like a Mog-Reich? Going for like German. I don't know. But yes, same exact. Hemistorm is the most amazing painter like ever. And he's a pretty amazing carpenter too. So much RC content on YouTube is just, hey guys, look what I can afford or get for free. Yeah, you know, yeah, it's no secret that YouTubers get stuff for free. It's just how they present it. Like, if they feel an obligation to give it a good review because it was free or whatever. I mean, full disclosure, they gave me this. Hello, Headquake. I hope you are well. I really miss you. Haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you and that old guy are doing well. Let me ask you something, Headquake. Do you still take the trucks out and play? Or you just take the short course out and go around the track? Yeah, these will probably be like $150. I think they said $149. Or maybe they're on sale $139. Size compared to SX24. I don't have one. Nobody at Horizon likes me. They won't give me one. because I don't start my videos with, "Hey guys, welcome to my channel." But I'm just kidding. If anybody at Horizon's watching, you can send me trucks, please. Or everybody can go spam their social and tell them to give me SCX 10s. Yeah, I hope we can too. Play again. Now that things are calming down out there. I have to get a new passport though. Mine expired this year. Coincidentally, that was the whole reason I got a passport 10 years ago, was to come visit you. So Smiggins Folly on a summer evening, which is usually when I film most of my videos. The sun has gone over the trees. Temperatures dropped. If heaven were a real place, it would be here, in my opinion. Ooh, 9 p.m., almost 90 degrees. Yeah, same time here, but probably 76 Fahrenheit. I need to make some wheel adapters for my FMS Jimmy. Yeah, John. I put these wheels, these tires next to it. They're like the right size, and it'd be hilarious. Except, yeah, they don't fit because those have like an M2 axle, and these holes are different. But I was thinking about cutting up like a spare set of these tires and mounting it to the sidewalls of the Jimny tires. I don't even know if they sell spares in case I mess up, though. If anybody knows, put it in the comments below. Just like a tractor. That's what well, yeah, because they came on the Mog, and Unimogs are basically tractors. What year did I start my course? 2014. BC, before COVID. Had Quake and me do a live stream. Yeah, we're both a little camera shy, huh? Drone. We're overlanding because we have the drone. If you don't have 2 rooftop tents and a drone, you're not overlanding. Honey, that weirdo's out walking around in circles in his backyard garden again, talking to himself. I'm a drone pilot. That's about a perimeter lap. Hi, Toby. Do I still make the inner fenders for the Mojave too? I don't actively make them, but I can. Probably whip up a set. Send me a message on Instagram or Skill Builders Guild or something. I'll see what we can do. I'd love to run there. Run trucks or like run on your feet? Now, the cool thing about tiny trucks, see, this is the road, but look, here's a new line. The line in between the line. Have you ever run with your trucks? I did one Ultra 5K, and it was the most fun I ever had. Like, ever. It was so fun. Axial Fest. 2018. It was amazing. Got 7th place. I was younger then. Physically fit. I don't know how my battery's doing on my gimbal or phone, so this just cuts out. Something died. Only time I run now is if something's chasing me. Yeah. Death is chasing us. I run every morning for exercise. I'm not an athlete by any means, but that way I can eat a whole pizza every night or ice cream. You know, kind of cancels it out, right? So I don't normally drive through here because I don't want to disturb old Bonesy. He was once buried. He's slowly working his way out. Oh yeah, make truck missing a fender. Yeah, that's those would be perfect for it. Takes a little bit of work, you know, because I made them, and I'm not that great. But yeah, I've done a few trucks that way. Ah, Fair RC offers the wheels and tires. Ooh, it looks like we're going to Fair RC. I have not done a video on the foliage of Smiggins Folly. Are you referring to like the actual plants? I should do a video, like a regular one, like an edited one, where I point them out. Where are you driving? I'm driving in my backyard. Yeah, the plants. Yeah, I should. And I will, I promise. Um, yeah, if it's not a talkie, it'll at least be a video with like, you know, text that says what it is, or to the best of my knowledge. Thanks for tuning in. But But yeah, while the weather's nice still, I will do a little video with some words. I mean, you can't really go wrong with spruce, juniper, cedar. $10 tires for $4, or 4 tires for $10. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Have I tried mounting a die-cast body? No. I feel like that would be pretty heavy. This thing's already kind of tipsy. Blue spruce is awesome. There's one. I have blue spruce. And a regular one. Commingling. This guy's looking kind of brown. Better get some water on him tonight. It's usually not good when evergreens turn brown. In most cases, it can be too late. But if a tree dies, that's fine. That's what happens. The mog was a little heavy. Yeah. I made it out of like 3mm plywood, maybe 4mm plywood, and then skinned in like 16-inch basswood. Because I'm a goofball. This is supposed to have headlights, but if you watch the review on this, I accidentally unplugged the lights from the 3-in-1 speed control thingy, and I don't think I plugged them in the right way. 1/2-inch plywood, make it 3/4 inch. Marine grade. Well, let's take one pass through the new part. This one's a little harder to frame up because it's not grown in. So I gotta do it real low. Gotta be smarter with the camera without the trees hiding stuff. So you can see the houses. In the established part of Smiggins, I can just be a sloppy filmmaker. Lens flares. That's artistic. Just point it right at the sun. Into the mud pit. He's into the sippy hole. I kind of built this as a jump. That'd be cool, kind of launch trucks right into a rock. Kind of like, burp. Built this little section with the flexies. But anyway, I think I'm gonna get going. I'm dying from thirst. My back hurts. And I gotta go watch flying cars so I know what people are talking about. Thanks everybody for tuning in on the last minute live stream little thing with minimal technical difficulties. So, good night. Like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends. Tell everybody to give me free trucks. Okay, bye. Good night.